Hello, class, and welcome to my Tax Center Social Work video role play. Today, I have my co-worker Solo with me. Solo is going to be my client in this role play. Um, this role play is about a client that has been brought to a hospital to seek help from me as a mental health social worker. So what we want to do in this video is to identify solutions or identify ways that will help to adjust or promote this client health condition and also be able to have a follow-up care. So Solo, welcome to my office. And Solo will be referred in this video as Mr. Brown. Mr. Brown, welcome to my office.
Thank you. I was referred here by the emergency room physician to come and see you.
Thank you. Thank you, Solo. Yes, I was told by your referrer. I was told about your referral through the hospital report that was sent to me. And thank you for coming. Before we go forward, I would like to know, from you, what really are you experiencing? What is going through with you that you came to see me today for this visit?
Thank you. I had an anxiety attack. The first episode occurred yesterday. This morning, the attack was especially strong, which prompted me to seek medical advice, as I have been feeling continuously anxiety for a long time now.
Oh, okay. I understand, and I'm sorry for what you're going through, Mr. Brown. What exactly happened this morning, though? What makes you to feel extremely bad this morning that you are here to see me?
I had an argument with my father in the evening yesterday before I left and go to my place. I started feeling nervous while driving home. I could not relax even after taking the bath, having dinner, or watching a relaxed show. I could not sleep. A sharp pain started and persisted within my chest area. During the early hours of the morning, I felt a sharp pain in my chest, and I could not breathe properly for some minutes. I therefore decided to drive to the ERs and seek assistance.
Oh, okay, Mr. Brown. I'm so sorry to hear that you are going through that. What I want to know, other than the shortness of breath and the pain that you are experiencing in your chest, is there any other physical symptoms that you are feeling or experiencing as well?
Yes, I had a sharp headache.
Oh, okay. So if I understood you, you also have a sharp headache that you have experienced or you are experiencing.
Yes,
Yes?
yes, I have been feeling disoriented and irritable for about a week now, especially while I am at work.
Oh, okay. So you have been feeling disoriented and irritable while you are at work. I'm sorry about those conditions. So if I get you well, Mr. Brown, you have been feeling unusual for the past few times since yesterday or before yesterday. So what I would like to know further is what happened, what really happened that causes discomfort?
All it started when the new system was introduced at work, where the work hours were increased suddenly. This made me feel abused, but I have been able to adjust slowly to a new system. In addition, I have a heated argument with my father about investments, and I felt like I was being abused. Having made numerous investments when he was my age, I felt that my father placed excessive expectation on me, making me feel continuously underappreciated.
Oh, okay, I understand. Um, Mr. Brown, life expectations can cause us to have anxiety attacks, and this can happen to every one of us, not only you. And sometimes it can impact our mental health if it is not taken care of. So it's good that you came and we're having this conversation.
Yes, I felt that way, and I decided to seek help. Are you able to help me deal with this problem of anxiety arising from my job, environment, and family?
Definitely, Mr. Brown. I can surely help you. Both of us is we all going to work and come up with a plan today. We're going to come up with a good plan. And what we're going to do is that we're going to set up tasks, and you're going to work on those tasks in the step by step, in the step by step manner that will help to, resolve this problem.
Okay, I'm ready to continue in that way. I can do, I can to get this problem behind me.
Okay, so if I get you clear, you said you are ready to contribute in any way, for us to work together so you can have this problem behind you. Okay, Mr. Brown. So what we want to do is that we want to create a focus on this problem, first and foremost. And I would like to tell you that anxiety do happens, and anxiety most of the time causes stress. And however, if it continues to happen, excessively, like it is in your case, it can, it is an indication of mental disorientation, maybe due to our social environment. So it is important that we try to stop this chronic anxiety symptoms that you are experiencing so that it cannot have further mental health issues for you or mental illness, for it to cause more mental illness for you.
Okay, are there specific things I can do to ensure that all stops or malice?
Sure, yes, Mr. Brown, yes, there are. We are both going to set goals for that right now. And what would you like for us to work on that you will do to manage these problems, this particular problem? What will you do to manage this particular problem since you have identified it to me? You have already identified what the problem is.
I would like to improve the relationship with my father so that it is more favorable for open conversations that do not always cause heated misunderstanding. I would also like to be able to shift my work from my personal experiences so that I am not continually irritable and disoriented while at work. overall, my goal is to be emotionally intelligent so that my emotions are not driven to continuous anxiety and so that I am able to manage my emotions effectively.
Okay, so you said if I heard you right, you're going to work on improving your relationship with your father. Excellent, excellent. So those are goals that we will work towards, and we will develop types to achieve each goal and focus on the goal at the time. So that's what we want to do. So which goal would you like to address first?
Okay. The problem with my father, I felt that it is the root of all problems.
Okay, so I heard you saying, if I am right, that you want to work on the first types of goal that you want to work on is the problem that you have with your father.
Yes.
So that's the burning issue that you are experiencing.
Mhm.
So yes, what we want to do first, we want to see if you can speak to your dad. Before speaking to your dad, excuse me, you will speak to your siblings first and find out from your siblings whether they have the same experience with your father. So that's the first thing you're going to do. And the second thing, another task for that goal is for you to speak to your father, either directly or you speak to your father through your sibling or sending him a text. And if you are doing that, make sure that you approach your father in a best situation or condition where there is privacy, where both of you guys can talk and understand each other. Okay, Mr. Brown? So, do you believe that those are tasks that you can work on?
Yes?
So you will be able to work on those tasks, Mr. Brown?
Yes, and even at my house, I have my older sisters and my older brothers and my little sister. Even my parents are not together. Is that they have a divorce, and my mother lived in another country.
Oh, okay. All right, I understand, yeah. So then, like I said, you will make sure talk to your brothers and sisters that you know and first find out if they have the same problem, then try approaching your dad, maybe through your sibling and sending him the text or talking to him directly in a very, private environment and being respectful and mutual with each other. Okay, so you will apply these types to each goal, and eventually we will evaluate your progress as time goes by. So let us see how these efforts at solving the problem go, and so we want to go from there. So we want to go from there. All these tasks, do you feel you can accomplish them?
Yes, I can.
Okay, all right, great. So yeah, you will apply these tasks to each goal and evaluate, and you will apply the tasks to each goal and eventually will evaluate your progress and we'll see, how they are going.
Thank you, sir. I will put these tasks as a priority to address this problem. It is yet a time I should come back for a follow-up.
Sure, definitely. We are going to have like a weekly sections to assess your progress through the next month. And this is the first step that we want to take. And I will be able to see you next week, Mr. Brown.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you for coming. And thank you for identifying the problem and helping me to come up with tasks and goals that you can follow to help alleviate this anxiety problem that you're experiencing. So see you next week. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye.